Hi, I'm Greg Jardin. I'm the writer and director of It's What's Inside. The film is chock full of Easter eggs, and I'm going to take you through some of them right now.
All right. There we go. Whip it out.
Klute, the Alan J. Pakula film starring Jane Fonda and the late Donald Sutherland, was a huge inspiration on the film, and we wanted to pay homage to it. There's a scene in Klute early on where Jane Fonda is in a sort of like casting agency, and there are these 3 pictures on the wall. In our scene on the portico, there's a similar triptych on the wall. The idea here is that it's a self-portrait of Reuben's mother, but it's colored in the exact same way that the casting agency photos in Klute are. There's a climactic scene in Klute that takes place in a dry cleaners. We have a scene in the basement of our house, and the Klute scene really inspired us to sort of line the basement with a bunch of dry cleaning bags that would catch the light in interesting ways. In the first flashback, you see that Dennis is accosted by a police officer, which is my friend Steve Acevedo. He's a director as well. We named him Officer Alvarez. If you look at Nikki's Instagram posts, which go by real fast, you'll see that Officer Alvarez, since the incident freshman year of college, has been blowing up Nikki's IG, trying to make something happen. In the black and white scenarios montage where Nikki is speaking to Dennis, he could take the machine and become an astronaut or Dalai Lama or whoever the F. And during whoever the F, we flash between, I think it's 23 people, and those are all stills of our various crew members. Freeze frame it to see. So there's this big argument scene. Cyrus in Forbes' body gets into it with Dennis in Cyrus's body. They realize that Forbes in Reuben's body is nowhere to be found. And if you actually look at the shot of David Thompson, you can see Forbes in Reuben's body in the background slinking off and getting away. I'm a huge fan of Philip K. Dick. In the film, the machine has letters inscribed on it, which is FL-1P, Flip or Philip, which is meant as a straight up homage to Philip K. Dick. Twin Peaks is my favorite show of all time. Half the reason I even wanted to shoot in the Pacific Northwest is because of Twin Peaks. There's an obscure reference to a character named Del Mibbler in Twin Peaks when Shelby posts her Instagram selfie and only 3 people like it. One of them is Del Mibbler. Del Mibbler's profile photo is our producer Jason's grandfather. So this one's a spoiler. We implemented this like red light gag where red light allows the audience to see who is in whose body, and we intentionally avoided shooting what bodies Forbes was in, but in the climactic peanut butter scene, you can see where Reuben's body is, that it's not actually Forbes in Reuben's body, but it's actually Beatrice. We had one day where we just went around and like shot Nikki's Instagram content, and we went to the famous/infamous Pink Wall in Los Angeles. I was taking Alicia's photo, and we got asked to leave the scene because they said no professional models were allowed there. We were like, well, she's not technically a model. They didn't buy it. Anyway, we got the shot. That's the story of that one shot that's in the movie for about 16 frames. So yeah, those are some of my favorite Easter eggs from the film. Maybe you caught some of them, and if not, you should rewatch it. So check out It's What's Inside, only on Netflix.